The time is 5 o'clock on this Sunday evening, September 9th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel. 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, September 9th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 5 o'clock, and the temperature is 62 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is Florence regains hurricane strength and could pose a serious danger to the U.S. East Coast later this week. North Korea cuts ICBMs out of military parade. Papadopoulos was pinned in FBI interview. Kavanaugh's views on Milprobe fundamental issue. BMW championship suspended 3 hours due to bad weather. Le'Veon Bell reportedly told Steele Zola he would report last week running back could skip 4 to 6 games. Why Obama was handed California's Orange County as Democrats' anti-Trump election target. Watergate's Woodward says Trump times Trump op-ed is not up to his standards. Kellyanne Conway says anti-Trump op-ed is legal, but that she has no idea why. Toxic red tide algae moves north near Tampa Bay, killing hundreds and thousands of fish. Swedish election, nationalists make gains in early exit polls. Russian police arrest hundreds protesting against Putin pension plan. In strategic Iraqi city, a week of deadly turmoil. Chaos grips Kabul as thousands of gunmen take to the streets on Mossad anniversary. Trauma support teams available for Providence school students. CBS chief Les Moonves' Department of Immigration Services said Ford kills plan to sell Chinese-made cars in the U.S. and Trump thinks it means that they're going to start manufacturing them here instead. Alibaba Jack Ma downplays imminent retirement talk but will unveil succession plans for company co-founder, according to SCMP. Tesla Model 3 becomes the first best-selling car in the U.S. Hundreds of people were arrested in Russia on Sunday while participating in protests against pension reform. At least 19 killed as plane crashes in South Sudan. Up to 5 dead in Australia, one man taken into custody. Firefighters achieved their first containment in a fast-moving California wildfire on Sunday, officials said. Mike Pence calls for offer anonymous NYT op-ed resign. Tropical storm Helene forms the line of ocean game rainfall. Tropical storm Isaac will strengthen in the next few days. Titan. Grant Medeiros was only 3, but he is now honorary firefighter. That honor was bestowed upon the Titans Techs during Sunday's Touch a Truck fundraiser held on grounds of Anaheim, New England. Confidence are here with wind and solar farms could make it rain. Could solar panel help stop the consumption of the desert, goats, and soda? Send a new map of Antarctica's warm world until now. We had better maps of Mars. Could Alzheimer's be an infectious disease? Millionaire Sackler family blamed for opioid addiction epidemic secretly owned second drug company according to report. And doctors explore lift and barriers to live an organ donation. And in Manchester, New Hampshire, at 20 minutes ago, fatal motorcycle accident 293 northbound at 93 southbound. Please board there. We'll have more of that coming up on the traffic segment of the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news coming up in a few minutes from now. Peter Channel News Time, 503 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. The New England Patriots open up the regular season with a nail-biter 27-20 win over the Houston Texans at Gillette. Tom Brady threw for 3 touchdowns. We'll have more of that. Another NFL scores coming up on the NFL scoreboard coming up at 7 o'clock. Serena Williams is fine in the dispute with chair umpire. Buffalo Bills Josh Allen places Peterman at quarterback. And UFC 220 where does Traylon Woodley remain the all-time great welterweight. And the Boston Red Sox would open up a Sunday night showdown at Fenway as they try to avoid a sweep of the Houston Astros, try to salvage the final game. Peter Channel News Time is 5:04 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Beep beep on the MBTA Providence train 2810, 2:56 p.m. from Providence now, for 15-20 minutes fiasco between Mansfield and South Station due to mechanical issue. Okay, look at the downways and byways. Down around the Gillette Stadium area in Foxborough after the Patriots game got over. Route 1 on both ends is backed up between 140 and Foxborough all the way down to Route 95 in Sharon. North Street is closed until midnight from Cross Street all the way down to 140. And Payson Road on both ends is closed between Cross Street and Chestnut Street until midnight. And Chestnut Street on the eastbound side, it is slow between Fox Hill Road and Mechanic Street. Mechanic Street, it's slow on both ends between Chestnut Street and Route 95. 95 northbound side, it's backed up between Route 1 in Sherman and Route 120 in Canton. 21 northbound side, it is slow before 120 in Canton. 3 on the northbound side, slow between 220 and walk down at Route 18 Weymouth. 120 on the southbound side, also between 138 and Canton and Route 28 in Randolph. Suburbs between both ends of between back down at the Braintree split. 495 at the northbound side, slow up to Route 1 in Rentham. Mass Pike both ends back between Lower Banana and the South Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side, so from Western Line to Newton. 93 both ends back on Route 45 out in Andover. 495 at the southbound side, so in Hudson, Massachusetts. 495 at the southbound side, also in Marlborough, Mass. Mass Pike both ends back on I-84 in Sturbridge. Western Massachusetts highways out Lincoln. In Connecticut, 91 northbound side, also before I-84 in Harvard, Connecticut. 84 westbound side, also in Waterbury, Connecticut, around Route 8. Merritt Parkway westbound side, also on Route 7 in Norwalk. 95 at the southbound side, slow between Norwalk down to Greenwich. And 95 at the southbound side, also after Route 91 in New Haven, Connecticut. And the latest on the accident on 293 up in Manchester, which involved in a fatality. 93 southbound side, it is backed up from Route Exit 6 in Kennedy Road all the way down to the headed towards Route 20 in Londonderry, New Hampshire. And 293 on the westbound side, it is slow after Route 93. So if you headed towards the Massachusetts there from Manchester, New Hampshire, you try to get off, headed down 93 south from Manchester, New Hampshire, take exit 8, get off exit 8, which is the Wellington Road, and head down 28A, and get off 93 south, and so that's your best bet. But otherwise, New Hampshire highways are looking good. In Maine, it's looking good. And up in Vermont, Interstate 879, 91 on the southbound side, those are continuing up to New York, Vermont, and Ottawa 15 northbound side, so on Circle Back there towards Montreal. Peter Chell News Time. 5:07 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for a weather report. It turned out to be a cloudy and a cool and a fall-like day today, so it was perfect for the football game between the Patriots and the Texans. As we take a look at the radar, satellite illuminate shows rain clouds covering much of the region and around the northeastern portion of the country, and rain showers covering much of New York City and southwestern Connecticut, and then all the way down Ohio and stretching all the way down to Houston, Texas. Right now, temperatures around the region, it's in the upper 50s to low 60s, and southern New England is in the 50s to 60s, and low northern New England, a 37-degree reading in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, in North Massachusetts, it's 59 degrees with humidity of 69%, 2.49 degrees. Barometers 30.25 inches steady, and winds east northeast at 4 miles an hour. All right, all eyes are on flux. Now it's gained its hurricane strength with 85 mile per hour winds. Central location 24.4 to the north, 57.0 to the west, moving west at 7 miles an hour. And anyway, Hurricane Hunter finds point strengthened and forecast to become a major hurricane on Monday. Interest in the southeastern Mid-Atlantic should monitor the progress of force. At 5 p.m. Manila Standard Time, the center of hurricane force was located in the latitude 24.4 to the north, longitude 57.0 to the west, points and movement toward the west near 7 miles an hour. This general motion is expected to continue today. A west-northwest wind motion with an increase in force speed is expected by Monday. That motion is forecast to continue for midweek. On forecast track, the center of force will move over to the southwestern Atlantic Ocean center between Bermuda, the Bahamas, on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then approach to the southeastern coast of the United States on Thursday. And aircraft in satellite data indicate that maximum steady winds have increased to near 85 miles an hour with hour gusts, and float is forecast to rapidly strengthen to a major hurricane by Monday, and expect to become rain and an extremely dangerous major hurricane by Thursday. Hurricane force winds extended to 25 miles an hour from the center, 12 zone force winds extended to 125 miles an hour. Force and forecast begun. Large over the next few days, an estimated center pressure from NOAA Hurricane Hunter and the satellite data is 975 millibars. Swells generated by floods are affecting Bermuda and portions of the U.S. East Coast. These swells are likely to cause life threatening surface recurring conditions. Please consult with me a local rep office. Okay. Looking at some models. Taking a look at some models. GFS model is taking Florence off the Cape Hatteras in North Carolina and gonna stay there and go out to sea. Let's see what the European model says. It's gonna make landfall along the North Carolina, South Carolina coast, just in a similar path to what Fran took back in 1996. And the FD3GFS can make it landfall down around North Carolina. And the Canadian model has it making landfall in North Carolina and then going up the sea, and Navy Gen model makes the landfall in North Carolina. So, people along the southeastern U.S. coast and Middle Atlantic coast need to keep an eye and ears peeled to future forecasts to see what Florence will do, because this is a storm that you do not want to fool around with, because this is a storm that's going to pack a lot of winds, and hopefully you can try to get your supplies and try to evacuate if you're in a coastal area and be safe. But it's still early in the game. Alright, looking at the forecast goes like this. For tonight, clouds got about 53 degrees and northeast about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Monday. Rain may up to 9 a.m., patchy fog after 5 p.m., minor 6 to 7 degrees, east with about 7 to 10 miles an hour, chest pace to 9%. No rain much between 4 to 7 inches possible for Monday night. Showers possible at thunderstorm. Patchy fog low and 64 degrees, east with about 7 to 10 miles an hour, chest pace to 8%. No rain much between half and 3/4 inches possible for Tuesday. Showers possible at thunderstorm before noon. Then a chest showers and thunderstorms afternoon. Patchy fog before 11 a.m. west. Clouds about 80 about 6-7 degrees and chest pressure is 45% for Wednesday. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorm patch bar for 9 a.m. west. Mostly clouds about 78 about 64 degrees. Chest pressure 25%. Thursday, mostly clouds about 79 about 61 degrees. For Friday, parts out of the partly clouds about 79 about 60 degrees. And for Saturday, mostly sunny parts clouds about 80 about 59 degrees. And for Sunday, mostly sunny about 79 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Chill 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, September 9th, 2018. Viewers will be have a good evening. Goodbye today to the Nazi at 11 o'clock for the Line Report. Will be have a good evening.